In the realm of death and blood, that is, the entity's realm, there are some survivors and killers that are above the average. You hardly see them, but when you do, it can be either a blessing for you or your downfall. These are the legends of Dead by Daylight. James Sunderland, the Guilt-Ridden survivor. Not much is known about James's childhood, but what we do know is his later life. James worked as a clerk for a small company in Ashfield. He was a sullen man who didn't have many friends. One day, one of his only friends held a house party. James met a woman named Mary. Their affection evolved from a blazing passion to a peaceful and stable relationship. One day, Mary and James decided to take a vacation in Silent Hill after reading a brochure for the town. They stayed in the Lakeview Hotel, where James recorded a videotape of Mary. Mary said in the videotape that she heard that Silent Hill used to be a sacred place, and that she loved the town and would love to go to Silent Hill again one day. She asked James to promise her to take her to Silent Hill again someday. While leaving the town, James accidentally forgot the videotape in the hotel, and the couple leaves Silent Hill. However, tragedy will fall on Mary, who was struck with a terminal disease, and she deteriorates to the point of having violent mood swings, lashing out at James in anger. Her doctor predicted she would have less than 3 years left to live, and told James that there was no effective treatment for her condition. James questioned Mary's doctors about her illness, and could not believe they would just let Mary die. He searched through medical books for information about Mary's illness, but never found anything useful. Later in her illness, James visited Mary less frequently because she was emotionally volatile. Soon after, Mary passed. 3 years after Mary's death, James began to drink a fair bit to escape his pain and loneliness, but it never changed anything. One day he would receive a letter from his home, claiming that it was Mary, and she was at Silent Hill, in their special place. But it couldn't be. Mary died of that illness. How could she be alive? He was going to prove that this was true. Sullen, he travels to the remote town of Silent Hill to find out for sure. But this place is not safe. James encounters monsters. Real monsters. He couldn't comprehend them. However, they seemed familiar. But one monster that will not stop hunting him is far more dangerous than the rest. Wearing a giant pyramid on its head, it won't stop hunting James. But James is not alone. While there, he meets a few other people on his search for Mary. A timid woman searching for her mom, another man who has nowhere to go, a little girl who knows Mary, and someone that looks like Mary, named Maria. They would either guide James on his path or obstruct it. In time, James found his and Mary's special place at the Lakeview Hotel, in room 312. Maria told him about a videotape that will help him. James found it and inserted it into an old video player.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Please promise you'll take me again, James.
No, it couldn't be. James killed Mary. James felt numb as he couldn't believe what he was seeing. But he remembered. He remembered what happened now. Mary never died from the illness. It was James. It always had been James.
Laura, I'm sorry.
James opened his eyes and saw that he was somewhere else. At a campfire. With other people. No, why was he here? He had to find Mary. The guilt that he's been carrying. He couldn't take it anymore. He needed to leave. He had to leave. Now James runs in the fog, desperately trying to right the sin that he committed. And who knows? Maybe he will when he's free from this place.